Corne, just the forerunners at the Vaal on Thursday, starting off with a horse that looks like he has a very lively chance in bringing home some significant state check money, Circle of Grace.
That's right, Andrew. He's a really very nice son of Patala Palace, and some nice early form, and went shin-sore and a couple of problems, and came back with a very, very promising run in a 1200. He's a horse that looks to look for a bit of ground, and I think this 1450 will suit him to the T, and expecting a very good run from him. Obviously, it's second run after a layoff, which always is a bit of a concern, although there's no scientific proof for it. The statistics show it, but I think he's a big runner and a lively one, and close to a banker, or definitely a floating in the trifectas and things like that. I expect a very good run from him.
I've got to ask you the obvious question. In your opinion, how much do you think he exerted himself in his return to racing, and do you think that there's plenty left in the tank? How's he pulled up from that race?
Yeah, he came through it very nicely, Andrew. I think did a bit much and just faded in the end, just needed it, and that run would have brought him on a hell of a lot. I expect he'll run very well.
Okay, then Skit Skizzle, we've always said he's a very underrated sire. What are you expecting from Drum Skit?
That's right. He's hasn't had many opportunities, and she's a very nice filly. Also, probably looking for a bit of ground. Good early form if you look at who she ran again. Miss Geriatrics has just gone on and been an absolute sort of phenomenon. And we got within sort of a couple of lengths of her, and that should be good enough for her to win us a couple of races. This is a comeback run. She might need it a bit, but include her in the exotics, and let's see where we can go with her from here.
It doesn't often happen that you get half brothers running on the same day, but it is the case with Prophet and Irontail, two completely different horses. Let's start with Prophet.
Yes, Andrew, he's gone astray a bit, and we basically trying a 1200 with him again with blinkers on, coming back in distance, and that's also a prep run for a big race in Port Elizabeth that we got planned early in August. So it'd be very interesting to see how he goes over the 1200. It's coming back in distance a bit. I think he's always a live runner. You can never leave him out. He's proven a very good horse. He has disappointed us a good couple of times, but I think he's a definite inclusion, and don't get caught off guard with him with the form being off a bit. It looks like the yard's turning, and I expect a good run from him. The same with Irontail. He's a horse you can never leave out. He's a big, strong, burly horse. He tries his heart out, and with a good ride, I really expect he'll run well too. So hopefully they'll do well.
So the supposition is that with both of these horses, they're obviously very sound horses, because running horses in the middle of winter is an indication that they're tough as teak.
Yeah, Andrew, we're very blessed with their health and so on. It's always difficult running in races in winter. It's a pity we don't have the sand anymore, which is a more kind surface. But there are races, and we have to run.